Now, we do want to get Arsen's honest opinion about you, cesc. And to get his honest opinion is going to be tricky if you're sitting here with us. So I think it's probably best if you just nip off for a little bit. Cesc Fabregas. Arsen.
Hi.
Hi.
Arsen, good to see you. How are you?
I'm well.
Good.
Not busy enough, but I'm well.
What is this young man like to manage?
It's a pleasure because he is very respectful, and I think he gave a true image of himself. He wants to do well, and he's very dedicated. And there's never a coincidence when a guy makes a career like he's starting just because he's only 21, and has played nearly 200 games in the Premier League. That means he's ahead 4 or 5 years of everybody else, and that means it's exceptional talent, but not only. It's as well exceptional attitude.
How has Cesc grown in the 4 years that he's been at Arsenal, do you think?
He has been consistent in his growing process, and from a very shy young boy, but very determined, who comes in to replace Patrick Vieira, or sometimes plays with him. He became now a guy who has an authority on the pitch. You feel his presence now, and you see that he dominates now the game. So his growing process has been consistent, but very strong.
What do you think some of the young people in this room now can learn, you know, ambitious young footballers can learn from watching Cesc?
What you can learn from somebody is, who is successful, is how much he's ready to give to be good. When you get up in the morning, we always torn in between being in a comfort zone, say, oh, I would like it easy today, and on the other side, we want as well to be the best. And it is when you get up in the morning to say, no, I don't accept to be too easy today, I want to be the best.
There's a famous quote from you about players' development being like the foundations of a house, with the head being the roof. I didn't really get it.
You didn't really get it?
No.
But it's in fact very simple. You build a player like you build a house with a basement. You know, the basis of a player is the technique. You get that between 7 and 14 years of age. If you have no technical skill at 14, you can forget it. You will never be a football player.
Yeah.
Then the second part is the physical aspect. The first floor is the physical talent of the player. Unfortunately, that is decided between 14, 17, where you see, okay, we'll be quick enough, strong enough. And then the second floor is the tactical aspect. Does he understand the game? How can I relate to you if you have the ball? Do I understand where to go? And then the final part that is decided at 18, 19 years of age is how much do I want to be successful? Am I ready not to go to a disco on Friday night because on Saturday I want to have a good game? You're smiling, but you know you went to a disco. And that's the final floor, and what I call the roof. No, if you have no roof, it rains in, and when it rains in, the house collapses.
Listening to that, Arsen, I obviously live in a bungalow.
But we can help you. Because on the bungalow you have a roof.
I think I'm beyond help, but thank you anyway.
Arsene Wenger, thank you very much indeed. Give it up once again for Mr. Arsene Wenger.
Bye-bye.
As everyone knows, Cesc's game is the perfect fusion of the physical and the mental. Top-flight professional clubs use a variety of methods to help them focus on the mental aspect of the game. And here's another example of Arsene Wenger and Arsenal's forward thinking when it comes to turning Cesc Fabregas into the perfect footballer.
Top-level football isn't just about physical skill, it's also about mental skill. How to beat your opponent using the power of your mind. Now, I'm a qualified mentalist, and I've been hired by a number of Premiership clubs to show them some of my mind game techniques. The mind plays games on the mind. By following mind game, a number of Premiership clubs have improved their collective performances by up to 1%. Over the course of a season, based on, I don't know, 38 games, that's 0.6 of a goal. Chew on that, Fabian Calippo. OK, so I'm now joined by a couple of young, up-and-coming Arsenal players who are on the brink of the first team. With me is cesc Fabregas? What? Who?
Fabregas.
Fabregas. And what's your name?
Philippe Senderos.
Philippe. And you're... Well, that's a funny accent. Where are you from?
From Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland. You're... Hey? I wonder who nicked my Toblerone. Yeah? OK, so, mental skill. OK, so, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you this ball, and you're going to run with the ball using your physical skill, yeah? And I am going to dispossess you using my mental skill. Off you go. OK. Watch. Look, there is a cow, a large cow. And you can see that I got the ball. That's mental skill. Sorry, son. OK, so I'm here once again with Swiss bloke, and we're going to see how mental skill wins the day. Mental skills.
Your methods are rubbish.
No, because I've got asthma, you see. So yeah, I'm an asthmatic, and really, it's actually very immoral of you. You didn't let me play the football. That's left a bitter taste in my mouth. No, you're not a nice person. No, shame on you and your race. No, medic. You see, mental skill, the guilt trip. Well, that's just about all we got time for. I think these lads have learnt a thing or two. And who knows, we might just be looking at 2 stars of the future. Unlikely, but... Here, take this ball. Take this ball. Hey, goal!
Look, there's a cow.
No, we're not that stupid, cesc.
Come on. Now, I know you're the future of Arsenal Football Club, but let's not... Calm down. Let's not forget the importance of age and experience. We certainly didn't, so we invited 2 footballing legends that were playing for Arsenal when Cesc here was a newborn.
Yes, 2 men old enough to be Cesc's father, and I have DNA evidence, Paul Merson and Michael Thomas.
And joining them is teammate and possible opposition at this summer's tournament, Philippe Senderos.
Michael, Cesc was just 2 when you famously scored and won the title in the last game of the season at Liverpool. How's the game changed since then?
Thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, that was for me.
Yeah. It's got much faster, and you've got to be the ability of players is so much quicker, and what can we say? Cesc has got it all really at the moment.
How can Cesc and Arsenal improve for next season, do you think?
I think at the end of the day, I'm not just saying it because I'm standing next to the lad, but you know, he's an absolute must. You know, for me, he's Arsenal. You know, I don't like saying people one-man teams, but you look at Gerrard and Torres at Liverpool. If they don't play, they're not the same team, and it's the same with this lad here. You know, and that's no disrespect to the other lads because you know they're great players, but this lad's he's different class.
Philippe, you've played. Philippe, you've played alongside and lived with Cesc. How much has he improved as a player, in your opinion?
I remember when he first arrived, he couldn't speak any English, and obviously he learned that now you can see he's got his own show and he's speaking fluently, you know. I mean, you see the difference since he arrived, and definitely on the football pitch. I mean, he masters the